practice.
The mindful practice. All right, lovely. Thank you very much. So I think in the spirit of what we've been discussing, what I'll share is a little breath tool in a mindful context that can be very helpful in calming the body. So this is a little bit of a step away from traditional mindfulness, which is, as Avanti says, simply noticing what is in the moment. And normally when we're doing mindful practices, we're not trying to steer we're not trying to change our reality, right? We're trying simply to notice whatever's there, whatever's present, to use that to bring us back to the moment, to not get lost to our thoughts. But the invitation in the remainder of this session is to intentionally change the nature of the breath, if that feels okay for you. And this is a very calming, very relaxing practice. So it's called small breath holds. And it's from the Oxygen Advantage school of sort of breath coaching. A guy called Patrick McKeown created this school and created this sort of breath tool. And it's based off a tradition of breathing called Buteyko, if you want to look deeper into this. But simply what you're doing, and I'll guide you through it in the moment, but I'll introduce it before we start. You get into a comfortable breathing pattern. So you're not trying to change the breath to start with. You just breathe normally. And then you pause on the out breath. So you exhale gently as normal. So natural out breath. No forcing the air out, not trying to push as much air out of your lungs or anything like that. Just breathing out naturally, comfortably. And you pause for 2 or 3 beats before you breathe in again. Okay, so you pause for a few moments with, I say, empty lungs. We never have empty lungs. We always have a liter or 2 of oxygen in our lungs, right? So, but you're going to pause with relatively empty lungs for a moment or 2, and then gently breathe in again. And this shouldn't cause any panic. This shouldn't cause anxiety in any way, shape, or form. It should be a relaxing, calming way of bringing the body into a relaxed state, a re-energized state. So if you want to give it a go with me, please feel free to. If you feel this isn't for you, then again, please don't do it. There really are no contraindicators to this kind of practice. It's very simple. It's very gentle. You're not trying to maximize your breath hold or anything. It's just a couple of beats, a couple of seconds, and then you breathe in again. And that's it. All right. So when you're ready, just sit or lie comfortably as you wish. You can do this practice, as always, with eyes open or eyes closed, as you prefer. And just take a couple of breaths to bring your attention to that experience, paying attention to the sensations, the physical felt sensations of the breath as it goes in and out through the nose. And you might notice cooler air coming into the nose. You might notice slightly warmer air as it leaves again. You might notice the tingling sensation around the nostrils and within the nose itself. The sense of changing pressure across the top of the cheeks, the bridge of the nose. Again, just see what this experience is like for you. See what's felt, physical, tangible experience is there to be witnessed. And notice the rhythm of the breath, the rate of the breath, and you're not looking to change it at the moment. You're not looking to slow it down. You're just seeing how your breath is settling naturally as you focus your attention gently on the experience of the tip of the nose. And take a moment to check in with the condition of the mind in this space right now. Are the thoughts pushing their way in? And if they are, what is the nature of these thoughts? Are they thoughts you would choose to follow? Are they helpful to any plans that you're making? And check in as well with any emotional quality or feeling tone. Simply being curious. Simply bringing attention to what is. And so from this space, from this baseline of attention and the breath, whenever you're ready, on the next comfortable out breath, just pause for a few beats of the heart or a few seconds, and then just gently breathe in again and resume a normal rhythm of the breath. And if it feels comfortable, you can repeat this as often as feels comfortable. That might be every 3 breaths. It might be every breath. Depends on your breathing and how it feels. So you're just breathing normally in and out through the nose in a comfortable rhythm. And then whenever you feel ready, you gently exhale and pause for a few beats before gently breathing in again. And you can pay attention to that space at the bottom of the breath, that space between the breaths. What's the qualitative experience of that? What happens to the mind in that space? Is there any change to the nature of the thoughts, the emotional sensations? And again, you can do this as often as feels comfortable. It's never about stressing the breath or stressing the body. So you can repeat it every few breaths, every breath. And once you're comfortable with this as an experience, as a tool, you can do it almost anywhere. You don't need to do it with eyes shut. You can do it queuing in a supermarket. You can do it whilst stuck in traffic. It can help you perhaps fall asleep at night if you've woken up. It's a useful tool to perhaps begin your day with, or perhaps end your day with if it feels right. So when you're ready, just come back to the experience and take a look around, open your eyes if they were closed. Take a drink of water if you want to. And there's an invitation to reflect on that practice, a slightly different approach, not strictly mindful, but a very practical, powerful tool of focus and relaxation, and what you noticed about the mind and the experience of the body. Thank you.